get diagonal off us. You mean top guy?
There should be another one up here.
Yeah. Another person?
Yeah.
Alive?
Yeah.
Or looking?
Pretty sure.
It was 6 minutes, by the way. Gotta clear real quick then.
I don't know. The guy's down low. Right there
Okay.
still as
Yeah,
well.
go.
One you saw.
Офигеть. Я написал: Wish all slavers a happy Friday. Тема называется
What the fuck?
Wish all slavers happy
You just snap up?
Friday.
Yeah.
Did you find him in the trench or no?
Yeah. Well, you're not looted, Promo. That'd be.
Promo's not even looted?
No.
Nice. They tapped all these though.
All raiders, we have ARC on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Короче, тут же есть категории вот на компьютере.
Holy shit, you shut the
Типа
fuck up.
игры, ну какие играют там. Вот. Тут чувак есть. У него настолько много подписчиков, что он
You
заходя
stack
в
it.
любую
There.
ноунеймовскую игру,
Mm,
он
check him out.
5 просмотров. Итого. У него 70 тысяч человек смотрит. А сейчас Resident Evil играет, 280 тысяч человек смотрит. Ну, играет. Just Chatting 177 тысяч.
Alright.
Марафон
Need to get the
83
fuck
тысячи.
out of
И он
here.
на 4-м месте. Один, вот смотри, вот. Один он.
И-
Смотри, вот.
Got an unlooted body.
Категория. И вот он один. Игра. Я эту же игру сделал своей категорией. И в этом, кто нажмет на эту категорию, он видит его и только меня. Я понял? Прикол. Не знаю, сработает нет. Вряд ли.
Bro.
Люди редко тыкают.
Hey, herbal bandage.
Не знаю, что брать.
Jordan Nero, thank you for the 9 months. Appreciate that. Thanks for letting me leave Ahaha with 300k. I beat you, pussy. Thanks for letting me leave with 300 and fucking 30.
Oh, hell
My
no.
teammates were both dead. Bitch.
Что мне? English надо поставить. Я поменял.
Holy fuck. How much did you have?
268.
Ooh.
Что набрал?
What'd you have?
330?
God damn.
Yeah.
О, видишь, теперь я появился. Yes.
That was huge.
Короче, куда он пойдет, я за ним пойду.
I was fucking moving like Jagger. I'm just gonna say it. I actually hit the craziest wall on the this trig nade that would have killed me too. Holy fuck. That team's third came in and said thanks for letting me leave. Like, bro, you abandoned your team. You fucking idiot. It was just me.
Fucking idiot. Were you rocking 10 only promo? GG, he's not talking.
Oh, dude, I need the Exodus module. My snap hook is broken.
Wait, you didn't recycle the fucking clean part?
Hmm?
You didn't recycle
I
the
did,
clean
but I
parts?
need the Exodus modules.
Oh, excited. Fucking stupid.
Might have to fucking take a snap hook care pack while promos are gone.
Before.
It's gonna have to happen.
Here.
Fucking hell.
You guys got out?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You just had Tempest, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I have any util on me?
Do you
Oh, I
remember
know.
what you had? No, you weren't leader. I just don't remember.
How many snap hooks do you
I
have,
don't
promo?
remember either. One.
Fuck.
I can give you a snap. But
I just
No, I don't need a snap hook. Did I have it out?
no, I'm talking to him.
no, I just don't have an Exodus module to repair mine.
I'm gonna bring you a stack of exit.
Mm. Yeah, sure. I would just want to have a snap hook for this next raid though.
Bring you one too. But I just repaired a snap hook instead of recycling it.
But you weren't even watching promo? I'm sick.
I went to go shower.
Bro.
Eh.
That's why you didn't say anything. You would have been saying you would have been tweaking.
Do I have to run back to bot? Because I will.
Yeah, you might have to. You gotta watch
Alright.
when I was at the gas station fighting him. And the wall that I hit. Into like the
Yeah, I think
headshot
I was
into the
spectating
fucking
Nami the whole time
Nami.
too. To make it even
Oh,
worse.
I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I need fucking.
Yeah, you were in hell.
Well, yeah, I don't have a blue armor.
That's good.
What?
Что спросил? Можешь смотреть?
I do not have a blue
У
armor.
меня еще ёбка стоит.
I can bring you an
На
armor.
фоне.
Okay.
What's up,
You need a
guys?
battery run.
Chilling Friday
Or what are you
today.
missing? Circuitry?
No, I need batteries.
They wanna play.
I'm down to 33 bats. It's good.
Down to 2.
You watching and
Fire.
burning.
The only util that I actually got out with was like smokes. Need smokes.
Nah. I just don't remember if I had like a full stack of trigger nades still, or like I had my showstoppers out.
I don't believe so, but I can give you some showstoppers if you need.
I'm down to my last 5.
Yeah. How
How
much
many
do
you
you?
got?
What do you usually bring in?
I usually bring like a
Yeah.
5 stack in my ass.
I ended up getting like random blue screen errors and shit too, Glor. I had to send it back.
I give you.
Yeah, bro.
I just sent it fake.
What's up, bro? Thank you,
Yeah.
man.
Like,
I just get
I mean,
great
get in there.
idea to
we'll
follow
just
this
go
guy.
where
sitting
we go?
here naked. Only a top.
Whatever he put,
Full disclosure.
like you know, whatever he put game,
On Stella.
I just put the same topic.
You can get changed.
I knew somebody gonna come. Who else follow me? Oh, it's Oh, я же говорю. Чувак пишет. Oh, that's smart. Thank you. I'm thinking, how can I get some followers, you know? So I'm just tired of playing, nobody's watching, so I just follow Casio right now. I don't know much about this guy, but can you tell me like what's special about him? Why so many people watching it? How he became popular? And what he's doing like in general? Смотри, он пишет, что он пришел оттуда, от того чувака. Говорят, я smart. He's funny, he's big, a nice dude. But how about the games he play? You guys like it or what? He's playing like kind of very simple, very like childish games.
Gone?
That's what I think.
You hear this?
And now just to be a good
Ole.
player or
Thank you, sir.
to be smart is not enough. You need to be like special, which gonna stand out as you as a person to compare to others, right? Unfortunately, I didn't get that, so that's why. Уже 8 человек смотрит. Зашарил. What's up, guys? We're talking about KCO. I'm just asking what's so special about how he's getting so much viewers. Look at his like when you browse feature, it's how many people, like 60,000. He's getting top 5 all the time. It's just crazy numbers. Sometimes I think it's like a bots, you know. 11 человек смотрит. So that's what I'm thinking about. I just watching random streams today. I'm tired of playing. I'm not actually like a big gamer. All my life I only play FIFA, is like FC, and I play Dota. If you know Dota. But I'm not good at any games anyway. Just playing for fun. So that's why.
It's not.
It's like
This
partially
case,
lit.
yo.
They didn't lit the fucking yellow
Should I
light.
tell him hi? Hi, Casio.
Surely they don't live upstairs.
Casio. You need to be a follower for Casio. Let's follow this guy. Hi, Casio. You need to be a follower for 10 minutes to chat, and you have 9 minutes 55 seconds to go. Okay, I'm following him right now. Let's watch some games 2024.
Hello.
Oh, it's my YouTube. Top new games of March.
It's a fucking
Top
quiet
50
ass
games
game.
of. Let's watch it.
Shit going on over
Hey,
there.
it's a new year, so we're taking
all
stock
like
of all
games,
the
right?
new and
Say
upcoming
Unique,
games of 2026, specifically on PC. All right, these are the games that you can start playing right now, or they release soon. Not all these games technically have release dates yet, so we're hoping we'll get a chance to play all these this year. And just know, games get delayed all the time. Some of
I
this stuff
follow
is subject to
Casio.
change, but we have a lot of cool games. A whopping
see.
50 to talk about. So let's get started off with number 50. One of the more unlikely games of 2026, I think it's obvious, it's Hytale.
I hope
this is
you
like
guys
kind
can
of
hear me.
Minecraft-like game has really been through the ringer, man. It was originally canceled, it's been sold,
Капюс налетели и
restored,
вылетели.
it's releasing in early
Моя
access,
тема
and
работает.
it
Я
released
буду
not
теперь
too
за
long
ним.
ago, and it's pretty damn
Ходить,
solid.
ходить
It's
вот так.
still in an early stage, but it is
Какой
fully
ты его ярый
playable and
подписчик,
shows a lot of
слышь?
promise. I mean,
Подписался.
taking the bones of the Minecraft experience, but polishing it up, adding expressive animations, a lot more mechanics, and smoother combat.
тоже
It's just a
стример.
great idea. We had to really sit up and take notice when Hytale exceeds expectations. There was a lot of hype around this one for years, and there's still a very long road ahead for this game, but we're excited to see how it pans out, because it's a really damn good start. Next at number 49, Code Vein 2. This is the first real, successor to Elden Ring, or game trying to go after some of that Elden Ring influence and formula. Because this vampire-themed action RPG has you exploring these pretty large
Посмотрим, как
open-world
сработает
environments that
сегодня
feel
моя
quite
тема.
like Elden Ring. Even if the actual dungeons are far less creative, you can check out our full review elsewhere. We did it before you buy on this, but Code Vein 2 is still one of the more notable games of
I
early
don't like this
2026.
type of
You can
games.
jump on it right now. It's available on Steam and adds some useful companions to the Dark Souls mix to make some boss fights a whole lot easier. There's a lot of creative stuff here. It's still a difficult game, so if you're looking to scratch that specific Elden Ring itch and you like the anime style. Next at number 48, Cairn. This is the surprise climbing hit of early 2026. This indie game about methodically reaching the top of a massive mountain. The game simulates you climbing from the bottom of a mountain all the way to the top. It's a little bit like vertical baby steps.
It's kind of boring, man. Switch this guy.
Alright, I'm just gonna say it. The upcoming games lineup right now is one of the strongest I've seen in years,
PlayStation
and I
5
genuinely
games.
couldn't cut it down to a short list. So let's go through all of them properly, because
Yeah.
every single one here is worth talking about.
Let's see how
Hideo
worse is
Kojima's
that.
next project is about as mysterious as anything he's ever attached his name to, and honestly, that's saying a lot. OD, often subtitled Overdose, is a deeply unconventional horror game being developed by Kojima Productions in collaboration with Xbox Game Studios, and it was first teased at the Game Awards 2023
Is
with a
Kojima
trailer
genius?
starring Sophia Lillis, Hunter Schafer, and Udo Kier. Since that reveal, the project has stayed deliberately enigmatic, with no official release date ever announced, and the general expectation being that it's still several years away, given where development currently stands. What Kojima himself has hinted, and what the available teasers suggest,
He's doing
is
kinda
that
crazy
OD
games.
will not be a typical horror experience
But
in
I'm
any
not fan of
sense.
his games.
The
I
creative
didn't
vision
like
seems
any
aimed
games.
at blending game and cinematic storytelling in
Maybe it
ways
wasn't
that haven't
popular in
really
my
been done
country.
before, with Kojima describing segments grounded in different kinds of fear,
It's too
including
heavy
his
for
own
me.
personal fear of a knocking sound. If you were watching Sony's State of Play back in February 2026 and something completely unexpected caught your eye, there's a good chance it was this one. Project Windless was officially unveiled at that event as a brand new single-player open-world action RPG developed by Krafton Montreal Studio. Yes, the same parent company behind PUBG. What makes it particularly fascinating is its source material. The game draws from the richly detailed Korean fantasy novel series, The Bird That Drinks Tears. Though rather than directly adapting the books, the story is set roughly 1,500 years before the novels take place, exploring ancient myth and war in that universe. You step into the role of a recon, a massive humanoid bird-like warrior, and traverse a vast war-torn land where your choices actively shape alliances, conflicts, and the birth of new kingdoms. The combat looks visceral and large in scale, regularly throwing you into breathtaking real-time battles against hordes of enemies, all powered by what appear to be impressive advanced crowd systems.
This world was never yours.
This one has been on my radar ever since it was properly revealed, and the concept alone makes it stand out from just about every other game in this space. 007 First Light is the official James Bond origin story game developed and published by IO Interactive, the studio best known for the Hitman series, and it was fully unveiled in 2025. The story follows a young James Bond portrayed as just 26 years old, on a pivotal mission that will ultimately determine his future as a licensed agent. Along the way, you'll encounter new versions of classic characters like M, Q, and Miss Moneypenny, as well as original faces created specifically for this narrative. It's not a standalone side story either. This is being built as the first chapter of a planned trilogy, blending espionage, action, and cinematic set pieces into what IO is treating as a serious, long-form take on who Bond was before he became the legend.
Service is over.
009 will employ every
Gonna
manner
be
of
very-
subterfuge to avoid capture.
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
It's gonna be very long.
And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having.
After Black Myth Wukong
Interesting
became one of the
game.
biggest gaming stories of its year, the obvious question was always where game science would go next. And now we know.
Maybe,
Black Myth,
maybe.
Zhong Kui was officially announced in 2025, with its first teaser debuting at major gaming events and immediately generating enormous
我要会
buzz.
说，
The
只
game
要
draws
心
its
中
inspiration from Chinese folklore, centering on Zhong Kui, a legendary figure known as a spirit king with deep mythological ties to demon hunting. Just like its predecessor, the game is expected to deliver third-person
What's his
action
name?
RPG gameplay with visceral combat at its core. But Zhong Kui brings its own distinct world, its own battles, and its own mythological identity rather than simply continuing Wukong's story. Game Science's commitment to deep, solo storytelling rooted in Chinese
Oh,
mythology
man.
seems very much intact here. And based on what little has been shown so far, the ambition looks every bit as grand as what came before. Few announcements in recent memory landed with quite the weight of this one. The Witcher 4 was unveiled with a cinematic trailer at the Game Awards in 2024, and it has been a defining talking point for RPG fans ever since. Developed by CD Projekt, it's confirmed as a single-player open-world action RPG that carries forward the franchise's legacy of deep storytelling and rich fantasy world-building. A tech demo running on PlayStation 5 hardware has already been shown, offering a glimpse at the graphical and narrative ambition the team is chasing with this entry. It has also appeared prominently on lists of the most anticipated upcoming games across the industry, which reflects just how high the stakes are and how much faith the fan base is placing in this new chapter. CD Projekt has a lot riding on it, and from everything shown so far, they seem to know exactly that.
So all we wanted were to go to the woods, to go to the gods.
Gods?
Chosen one. His tradition.
Some games announce themselves quietly, and then there are games like Ill, which grabbed the entire internet by the collar the moment it appeared at Summer Game Fest 2025. Developed by Team Clout and published under Mundfish's new creative wave of new projects in recent years, but Townfall is the one that feels most true to what made the series so haunting in the first place. Developed by Screenburn and published jointly by Konami and Annapurna Interactive, it marks a genuinely fresh chapter for the franchise, and a quietly exciting one. The game is played entirely from a first-person perspective, following a character named Simon Ordell as he returns to the eerie island town of St. Amelia, drawn back by cryptic signals emanating from an old handheld CRTV. Everything you'd expect from Silent Hill is here. Heavy fog rolling through empty streets, unsettling silences that do more work than any jump scare, survival horror encounters, and narrative puzzles tied deeply to psychological dread. Confirmed platforms are PS5 and PC via both Steam and the Epic Games Store, with a 2026 launch currently on the table. Xbox and other platforms haven't been officially confirmed at release, and the game is largely being positioned as a PS5 console exclusive at launch.
Still 4K.
But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it.
it's different.
There are certain chapters of history that games have barely touched, and the Second Sino-Japanese War is one of them. 14 Years of Flames is a story-driven first-person shooter developed by Chinese indie team Fenghuo Studio, set across the full span of that conflict from 1931 to 1945, a war that lasted 14 years and reshaped an entire continent, yet remains almost invisible in mainstream interactive media. Rather than following a single soldier, the game lets you experience the story through 7 distinct characters, each offering a different perspective on China's resistance against Japanese invasion. Across 16 historical battles, you'll move from the rugged northeast all the way to the ancient streets of Nanjing, with the narrative keeping its focus on hardship, sacrifice, and the collective struggle that defined this prolonged and brutal war. Remedy's original Control was one of those games that quietly became a cult obsession, and now the official sequel is real and it has a proper subtitle. Control Resonant was announced at the Game Awards 2025 and has since appeared with gameplay footage at Sony's February 2026 State of Play, which tells you a fair amount about its profile. This time around, you're not playing as Jesse Faden, but as her brother Dylan, released into a paranormally twisted Manhattan to stop a new cosmic-level threat. The setting expands on the original's deeply strange, reality-bending aesthetic while building a more open environment structured around distinct zones rather than one large open world. Gameplay weaves together superhuman abilities, exploration, combat progression, and boss encounters set across surreal, paranormal warp spaces that feel genuinely alive and unsettling. One detail Remedy has been upfront about is accessibility. The game is being designed so that players who never touch the first entry can jump straight in without missing a beat.
It's an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden.
What the hell is that thing? I think I hear something.
It's a Remedy
Your playstyle.
Their game is very hard.
A John Wick game always seemed like an obvious idea, but the real question was always who would actually do it justice. And the answer turns out to be Saber Interactive, working directly with Lionsgate, franchise director Chad Stahelski, and Keanu Reeves himself, who will reprise his role and contribute both his voice and likeness to the project. It was officially revealed at Sony's February 2026 State of Play and described as a third-person, single-player action experience built around the series' signature gun-fu combat and cinematic pacing. The developers are aiming to blend intense shooting mechanics, close-quarters combat, driving sequences, and bold camera work to genuinely recreate the feeling of being inside a Wick film rather than just adjacent to one. Toshihiro Nagoshi built his legacy on gritty crime drama set in the streets of Japan, and with Gang of Dragon, it's clear he has no intention of stepping away from that world anytime soon. Unveiled at the Game Awards 2025 through Nagoshi Studio, this action-adventure game plants itself firmly in Kabukicho, the vibrant, neon-soaked nightlife district of Shinjuku, Tokyo, and follows Shinji Seong, a high-ranking member of a Korean crime syndicate whose life becomes deeply entangled with underworld forces pulling him in every direction. The tone here is notably more visceral than recent entries in the Like a Dragon series, blending hand-to-hand combat, swordplay, firearms, and vehicle action into something that feels raw and more dangerous. Korean actor Ma Dong-seok, known internationally as Don Lee, portrays the protagonist, bringing genuine star power and a grounded physical presence to the role.
Daiki, when'd you make it back?